welcome to AC's GEO channel, and we're here to talk all about earthquakes. Let's go! Oh, hey guys! We're just talking about earthquakes. Do you want to know more about earthquakes? Let's ask Tope the turtle what's an earthquake. Hey Tope, what's an earthquake?
Earthquake is any sudden shaking of the ground caused by the passage of seismic waves through Earth's rocks.
Hey, Tope, do you feel that? Let's go!
Hey guys, don't panic! Sudden movements on faults is responsible for earthquake. An earthquake is simply the vibrations caused by the blocks of rocks on either side of the fault moving against each other and in opposite direction.
But what are seismic waves?
Seismic waves are energy stored in the Earth's crust, which is suddenly released due to plate movements. Seismic waves can be classified into two, the body waves and the surface waves. Body waves can be classified into two types, the P waves and the S waves. P waves are also called primary waves, and the S waves are also called secondary waves. While on the other hand, surface waves can also be classified into two, the love waves and the Rayleigh waves. And did you know that the most destructive seismic waves among all of it is the love wave? So what should we do before, during, and after an earthquake?
Want to be prepared for an emergency? Here are easy steps and guidelines. Step 1. Talk about earthquakes with your family so that everyone knows what to do in case of an earthquake. Discussing ahead of time helps reduce fear, particularly for younger children. Step 2. Get a kit. Put together an emergency supply kit with an essential food, water, flashlight, radio, copies of important documents, extra batteries, and extra cash. Step 3. Make a plan. Talk to your family to develop a disaster preparedness plan. Have a couple designated meeting places in case your family members get separated. It's wise to have one meeting spot outside and inside of your home and neighborhood in case of evacuation. Step 4. Know your local emergency hotlines. Hotlines such as 911 for emergency hotlines, 143 for Red Cross, and 117 for Philippine National Police. Step 5. Be informed. Learn what you need to know to keep your family safe. Monitor the news if a watch or warning is issued. At least one family member should possess knowledge about first aid and CPR. What to do during an earthquake if you are staying indoors? Number 1. Learn drop, cover, and hold. Move as little as possible. Most injuries during earthquakes occur because of people moving around, falling, and suffering sprains, fractures, and head injuries. Number 2. If you are in bed, stay there, curl up, hold on, and cover your head. Number 3. If you must leave a building after the shaking stops, use stairs rather than an elevator in case of an aftershocks. Number 4. If you smell gas, get out of the house and move as far away as possible. Number 5. Before you leave any building, check to make sure that there is no debris from the building that could fall on you. What to do during an earthquake if you are staying outdoors? Number 1. Find a clear spot and drop to the ground. Stay there until the shaking stops. Number 2. Try to get as far away from buildings, power lines, trees, and street lights as much as possible. If you are in a vehicle, pull over to a clear location and stop. Avoid bridges and power lines if possible. Stay inside with your seatbelt fastened until the shaking stops. What to do after an earthquake? Number 1. If away from home, return only when authorities say it is safe to do. Number 2. Check yourself for injuries and get first aid before helping injured or trapped persons. Number 3. Look for fire extinguishers because fire is the most common hazard after an earthquake. Number 4. Prepare for an aftershock. After an earthquake, the disaster may continue. Each time you feel an aftershock, do the duck, cover, and hold.
There's a disaster that might come soon, an earthquake called the big one. But what can we do for us to be safe? Let us practice the cover and hold. Duck, 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 cover and hold. Let us practice the cover and hold. There's a disaster that might come soon, an earthquake called the big one. But what can we do for us to be safe? Let us practice the cover and hold. Duck, 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 cover and hold. Let us practice the cover and hold.
Thank you for watching me, AC the Explorer, and Tope the Turtle. See you next week for more adventures here in AC's GEO channel.
Bye!